my name is Slaydey, and I don't know whether I'm going to be posting this on my newly formed vlog channel or my gaming channel, because this is kind of my first vlog, but I'm going to be talking about gaming, so just see where that ends up. The only reason I wanted to talk about gaming was, well, two reasons. One was because everybody else is talking about it, because there was a thing with the International Statistical Classification of Disease and Related Health Problems. And apparently, I guess they classified 20 plus hours of gaming a week as an illness, and all the gamers got really fucking mad about it. Understandably so, because it sounds like a lot, but if you just get a weekend off and you spend your entire weekend playing one video game, you can easily clock that. It's not interfering with your healthy 40-hour-a-week life, and in a lot of cases gamers are playing social games, so it's not like they're shut in, not communicating with anybody either. So not unnormal, but I'm here to talk about video games in relation to me and how they're unhealthy, because it's not exactly the same. So how video games are unhealthy in regards to myself is that it has absolutely nothing to do with like indulging violent tendencies like the general media or middle-aged parents would want you to believe. The thing is that video games give anxious people, me, a lot of anxiety sometimes, and they can also be a really good like distraction and release from that kind of thing too. But if you're using it as that, then it can also be a cause of it. If, for example, you find yourself in a situation where it's not helping relieve that and it just makes it worse. I like to play League of Legends a lot, and obviously nobody knows this, but I recently moved back into my parents' house, and it's very tiny. I can't play video games with my friends like I used to because I can't stay up at night because it'll keep other people up. I can't be in comms with them. Basically, it's a complete lack of communication, but I still have that drive to want to play, so that causes a bit of a problem. When I moved back, I told myself that I just wouldn't play video games because I knew how difficult that would be. Like, I knew how unhealthy it would get if I kept trying to pursue playing video games the way that I used to and then be mad about it that I couldn't, or like I can't still. But I tried anyway. So I was playing a few games of League with my friends, and like a genuine friend that I kind of know in real life, and we've been playing together for years, and I mean, I'm just really rusty at this point. I'm not good. I've never been good. Okay, I've never been good. I'm not kidding myself here. I'm some kind of bronze trash. But the point is that we were playing together, and I kept fucking up. Like, I was playing really badly, and in the end we won because he kind of carried, and he never brought up all the mistakes that I made, but that's all I was thinking about, obviously. I just got so anxious because I couldn't explain to my friend properly that I understood that I'm bad at the game. To think that he thought I was bad at the game without being able to let him know that I know I'm bad at the game, just, it spiraled out of control. Like, that was a whole bunch of anxiety that I didn't need. So, like, he stopped playing, but I feel like shit. So I started playing a bunch of ARAM games, and I just keep losing and losing and losing. And another friend who just started playing League, because I convinced him to, because I'm an awful person, and nobody should play League because it's a bunch of cancer and salt, and I love it. He comes on and he starts spectating, and at that point, after I'm already anxious and I'm just looking for a win so I can go to bed and not feel like garbage, he has absolutely no idea what's going on. Like, all he's doing is looking at the screen centered on my character and watching my character die. And so it doesn't matter like why I'm dying, like whether I'm playing badly or just it was bad team comp or like anything like that. It didn't really matter. All that mattered was that he was watching me lose, and then the whole thing started again where I'm like, I don't know if he knows that I suck. And anxiety is awful. So I had a huge panic attack, and it was just it was a really bad time. I don't know. I did win eventually. Like, I played a game, I won, I went to bed, but I just felt awful. Like, I was like, my existence is hollow. I kept thinking about every click I fucked up and how my friends were watching. I just want to say that I've been at a point where I was so anxious that strangers in League of Legends that will just like shit talk you just to, be a troll. That actually affected me too. So, I'm not like that anymore, but I understand what it's like for people that are in that position, because you're just looking for self-worth at that point. Like, you're just playing the game, and it's not even if it's with your friends, it's with anyone. It's wanting to win something, it's wanting to be good at something, and if you go in there with that mentality and you don't win, or like you don't do well, then it just leaves you in a worse spot than where you started. So yeah, I got upset, and I'm fine. But the point is, I don't personally think that video games are an addiction. I think that they're a tool, just like anything else. Guns don't kill people, people kill people. Video games don't give me anxiety. They they help me with my anxiety, because it's so easy to get into a league game and compare yourself to other people. If you're playing mid or top, or like, it technically doesn't matter. You're playing any role and you have an opposing team, and both teams are completely full of real people, and you can just instantly compare yourself to that other person. They killed me. They're laning better. They have better CS. Everything that they're doing is better than me. So that's instant anxious compare gratification right there. It's not just a meme. People play League to feel like shit. I play League to feel like shit, but at the same time, like, it's kind of funny. It's kind of like a test, And in a lot of ways, subjecting myself to that environment has helped me out a lot. Because like I said, I used to start playing League, and I would be like so anxious. Like, somebody would troll me and be like, oh my god, you suck, and then I'd actually like get really upset and cry about it. Overall, I've definitely come out stronger and tougher about it. When I do have moments where everything just feels like shit, that's not the video game's fault. That's my fault. And I don't think that, like, the witch hunt that people are out on to go after video games as something bad is at all reasonable. Because honestly, especially someone like me who's, anxious and playing anyway, because like, that's my own fucking fault, and I'm doing it to myself because I'm masochist. The thing is that, like, I would be like this anyway. League is just the tool that I use, and I guess technically prefer, because it makes it so much easier for me to compare myself to other people, and like, also to improve. Like I said, I've got a lot out of League socially. It's made me feel great sometimes. But the point is that, like, I'm just an anxious person. I'm looking for ways to put myself down, and video games are an enabler, but at the same time, it's like I said, it's just a tool, and I would be like this without them. If I didn't play video games, I'd just surf the internet for artists that could draw hyper-realistic at age 9 and feel like shit about that because I can't do that and I'm not 9. Or like, I go on Twitter and find someone who's on their like 5th novel already, or god, fucking teenagers that have published a novel in high school, and I'm sitting here after university and I've got nothing. So, like, see what I mean? It's not video games. It's me, and video games are not the problem. I am, and the choices I make are a problem. Video games don't need to be better. We do. And that's my 2 cents on it. That's a little bit about me and how much I suck. Like I said, I don't know if this is gonna go on the vlog channel or the gaming channel. I'm pretty sure the vlog channel, because none of the gaming people are gonna care. Not that there's anybody subscribed to that channel in the first place. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Oh, a sad story, or like not a sad, like sad as in like not boo-hoo sad, but like that's sad, like pitiful. I still have footage from like 3 years ago on League when I used to play with my friends, and that just shows like how much self-worth you can get out of something. Like, I haven't deleted them, and I don't think I'm going to. I also just don't have any way to put them into a video. There's nothing that I could put them into right now that's relevant, and nobody cares. So why am I still holding on to them? I don't know. Anybody who ever gave a crap about me playing video games and has been like, oh my gosh, it's been months since Slaydey's played any video games, because those people exist. I'm still, like I said, not in a great spot for playing video games. It's a miracle that I have the house to myself right now. Like, I did not expect this. This is kind of an impromptu vlog. In general, I kind of like took a step back from video games, and I'm trying to learn to love them again. Just enjoy myself, you know? Like, not League. I mean, like, other video games, too. Where it's not about, I don't know, the playback value. Or, I don't know. I miss games. But I also think that being in a lot healthier position when I go to play them again is probably necessary, and I need to stop clinging to them. So that's also why I made this video. I want to look back on it and say, you should have listened to yourself. You shouldn't have played that video game. You knew you weren't ready. I'm looking at you, future me. Stop it.